What's up guys, today we have a very exciting new phone in front of us, the new RedMagic 8 Pro Titanium Transparent Edition, the global version. I think this is the best looking smartphone that RedMagic has ever produced, you will see why. On top of that we have the best and definitely the most powerful hardware you can put in a smartphone right now. We will talk about all the specs and features, run a benchmark test, test the camera and do a gaming test. However, let's first see what comes in the box. We have a SIM tray removal tool, a manual and a warranty card. A clear phone case, is always nice to get one in the box. One red color USB Type-C cable. And one 65 watt power adapter, you may get a different one depending on your location. And here it is guys, the new RedMagic 8 Titanium Edition. I have reviewed many RedMagic phones in the past, and yes, they all have super performance, which is expected from a flagship gaming device. However, this phone is something else. The design is super cool and fresh, and the color combination of silver and white is just on spot. This is one cool looking phone indeed, and I am not talking just as a gaming phone. This is easily my choice for a daily driver device. On the right side we have a fan exhaust, shoulder trigger buttons, a power button and a dedicated gaming switch painted in red. On the top we have a speaker and a headphone jack. On the left are the volume button and a fan intake. On the bottom we have another speaker, a USB Type-C port and a SIM tray. On the back we have a triple camera system with a flashlight and visible cooling fan that looks awesome with RGB lights when it's running. When it comes to specs we have the latest and greatest, starting with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 with clock speed up to 3.2 GHz. We have 16 GB of RAM and 512 GB of storage, both using the fastest available memory right now. Dual 5G LTE support and Wi-Fi 7, 6.8-inch AMOLED display with 120Hz refresh rate, 58 and 2 megapixels cameras on the back and 16 megapixel under the display camera on the front. Shoulder trigger buttons, a 6000 mAh battery with 65 watt fast charging. The phone runs RedMagic OS 6.0 based on Android 13. We also have to mention the cooling system, which is pretty impressive in itself. We have 16 different cooling solutions that include 20,000 RPM turbofan, aircraft aluminum alloy, graphene under the screen and many more. The display is very bright and can reach up to 1300 nits of brightness. It has a super thin bezel all around and everything is super smooth and responsive, with a refresh rate up to 120 Hz and a touch sampling rate up to 960 Hz. The front camera is 16 megapixels second generation under the display camera. This time is even more difficult to spot the spot, so we can enjoy a full display gaming experience. The phone runs on RedMagic OS 6.0 based on Android 13. There are many clever features implemented by RedMagic in this version. On top of that we get all the latest security features that come with the Android 13. The RedMagic 8 Pro comes with a dual 5G LTE SIM. Tech is moving fast and now we have support for Wi-Fi 7. Browsing the web is super smooth with faster loading times and improved performance. The sound quality is pretty good. The speakers are loud and clear with a strong bass, especially when it comes to gaming. You can really enjoy the immersive experience with these speakers. You can hear even the smallest details in the game. There are some new features that comes with the RedMagic OS 6.0 with which we can further personalize our experience with the phone. We have a lot of new themes with different icons and wallpapers. A bunch of different always on display widgets. We can change the fingerprint animation style. We can change the colors of the RGB lights on the back of the phone and turn them on and off for different functions. We can play with the settings of the cooling fan to increase the speed and turn on and off the RGB lights. We even have different startup sounds when the fan kicks in, which are pretty cool. The fingerprint sensor under the display is one of the fastest I have tested on a smartphone. It unlocks the phone super quickly. The under-display camera doesn't affect the facial recognition performance. The feature works pretty well and unlocks the phone quickly. The thing with the AnTuTu Benchmark is that whenever I test a new RedMagic phone, I always get the highest score. This time is no exception. The fastest CPU combined with the fastest memory and storage and probably the best smartphone cooling system can only deliver the highest score. As for the camera, I can say that it's quite good. RedMagic 8 Pro comes with a triple camera system on the back. We have a 50 megapixels main camera, an 8 megapixels ultra-wide camera and 2 megapixels macro camera. We can shoot RAW images, there is HDR10 support and the video can reach 8K resolution. Overall, it's a decent setup. Images are sharp with plenty of details. RedMagic has managed to fit a 6000 mAh battery in this phone, and I can tell you this makes a huge difference. And with the 65 watt fast charger you can fully charge the phone for about 40 minutes. RedMagic has also improved its game space. As always, to enter into the gaming mode we use the red switch on the right side of the phone. With a swipe from left or right we enter the game center. From here we can choose between Eco, Balance or Max CPU and GPU performance. We can change the display refresh rate, turn on and off the cooling fan, start screen recording, as well as use special plugins that can give you a big advantage in the game. From here we also assign the shoulder trigger buttons to the function we want. I tested Genshin Impact at its highest graphics settings at 60 FPS, and guys, this is the smoothest gameplay I ever experienced with this game. You know how some phones struggle even at a medium graphics settings? Well, here I didn't see a single frame drop. Even I used a screen recording at the same time. I also want to mention the haptic feedback of the RedMagic 8 Pro. It is super snappy, you can feel the instant hit, it's pretty impressive. The sound quality is great, the speakers produce powerful and clear sound with a good amount of bass. You can really enjoy the sound effects, especially in games like Genshin Impact and PUBG. In PUBG I use the highest graphics settings and frame rate. There are several different options in PUBG that you can play with to find the gameplay you like best. The PUBG runs super smooth even in the highest frame rates. The use of the shoulder trigger buttons is a big advantage, and these are the fastest ones. This combined with a display with a super fast touch sampling rate of up to 960 Hz is a gaming on another level. When you hold the RedMagic 8 Pro in your hands, you can feel the real difference between your regular everyday smartphone and a pro gaming phone. It's a night and day, guys, no doubt about it.
It's safe here. Save me. Help.
So guys, what do you think about the new RedMagic 8 Pro Titanium Edition? The phone is an addition to already announced matte and void versions. For me, the Titanium Edition is the phone of choice, as I think it stands out the most from the bunch. This is a very powerful device indeed. The battery life is great, the overall build quality is on a flagship level. It's a very interesting phone, guys. I'm enjoying using it as my daily driver phone, and even many people will ask me what is this phone. It's an eye catcher. If you are looking for something different, I might even say not boring, you should definitely check it out. There is a link in the description. And don't think of this device as just a gaming phone. Every other aspect of a flagship device is there. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I will do my best to answer you. Until then, thanks for watching, and as always, don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. Don't be shy, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.